Morning, everyone on TradingView. Let's have a look what we can expect for today on Bitcoin. I'm gonna first look at the long-term stuff, and then we'll break it down into the short-term day, the 4 hour stuff. You can see this area or this level that I've been speaking about, the 61,761 and 62,078. That's a key level. If we stay above that, we bullish, and if we start coming down, it will be a little bit bearish because then we have to come and finish this somewhere, yeah, by 38 ish. So we'll have to check what the price does this on the long term. There's not much that's really changed in the long term. We still busy building the demand zone. So this is turning into a demand zone. We've got one, two at the top, only one at the bottom. We need at least two at the bottom. Hi, good morning. I think we need two at the bottom. It depends on if Bitcoin builds a supply zone, right? But if we look on the weekly, we can see yeah that it's making that W and then it kinks. So inverted head and shoulder, that channel over there. If it starts breaking above it, then bullish. If it does, I think if this does become very bullish, it's gonna be like an elastic band that pulls and then it just goes, just snaps. Because everybody is waiting, I think, over here. Because it's building a lot of demand and supply, a lot of supply. I mean, demand. I don't look at when I say supply and demand in Bitcoin supply demand context. I'm talking in my context, which is like supply belongs to sellers and demand belongs to buyers. So it's building buyers, like getting more people to come into the market. It's got nothing to do with the actual supply of Bitcoin. That's a different story on its own. Okay, so we'll be monitoring this on the weekly and on the monthly, and then the long term guys, you'll get alerted on this as soon as we start breaking and making higher highs. You can see that we're busy on the cipher pattern as well. We've hit the top of that, and we haven't made any higher highs yet. So pay attention to what happens here if we start making higher highs and start breaking the 72,000 range. Check if we break it, retest it, and if we come here to the 85 level, your next supply zone is after the fib. So the 86,202 is the next fib. That looks like a 50%. It's green, yeah. So it's a 50% fib. We've got the uptrend coming up there, but we've also got that supply zone, which is at 87,823. If we do end up going there, pay very close attention to that level because we might get it coming back to retest these levels again at 77. My trading bot said that at 79, good morning, Tsepiso, at 79,000, it looks like it's going to. That's what I'm saying. The elastic band, it's winding like kinetic energy. Remember, money, cryptocurrency is all energy. A demand zone is like kinetic energy building up. And then the next minute, it just explodes. So that's what we're looking for on the monthly and the weekly is for this energy to explode. And I think there's a lot of people waiting with the stuff that's going on in the economy and kind of where we're heading. Good morning, everybody. Just pay attention to what's going on over here on these levels. We'll start bringing in new supply zones closer, but these are my supply zones which I'm looking at. But like I said, as the price moves, we'll add in new ones. Okay, so on the weekly, we've got the histogram moving averages. MACD is starting to lose, well, it's losing momentum. The histogram looks like it wants to start picking up momentum, but it's not a momentum that, I don't know, we've crossed the, we see it's kinking over there. There's our W. There's the W that goes and then spills over, makes the kink, then goes up, comes back down. We'll have to see what happens on the weekly if it starts losing more momentum. But we'll see now when we go down to the daily stuff, what we can expect. So on the weekly, I mean, it's still, there's still some room for upward. There's a little bit of room, but it is looking like it's losing momentum. Let's have a look at our shorter time frames. Yeah, you see, we hit that cipher. Remember this level I was telling you guys? There's our uptrend. Boom, bounced off of it, shot up, hit there, came back down. It checked if this mid zone. So the mid zone is, my bot generates the low zone, mid zone, and top zone it expects. I'll show you the top zone. It's way up there. But the mid zone, it's checking if it can turn into a demand zone. And look at this. There, it formed the W on the mid zone and it shot. You remember that kinetic energy? Boom, it shot. Oof. And now what it's doing is there's another one there. W cup is spilling. Yeah, we'll get a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe retest of this level over here at 65, 122. Yeah, at this current momentum on the 30 minutes, we're losing momentum. Yeah, a retest there looks possible. The daily is forming that W that I always speak about. See, there's the W on the daily. W. Check if the cup spills over, guys. But I would be watching this mid zone to see what it does. Our C might be a little bit too high, but that's okay for that one. Let's check. There's a W. That's a W continuation also. So just be careful. It might come back just to retest these levels over there. Yes, that's a M. That's a total M. That's a shoulder, head, shoulder, possibly. At this momentum. There's the it's like you can see it's I don't want to use the wrong word here. Altered. The energy's been altered. I think altered is a more acceptable word. All of these indicators are moving are losing momentum, in my opinion, in the short term. Let me bring in my moving averages and let's check a CME gap also. I think there's going to be massive CME gaps. Yeah, look at that gap there. There's a big gap over here. This, that one there was filled, but this whole piece over here is a CME gap. We've got the 200 moving the averages on 63,048. From what I've seen, if it's like this, starts forming these patterns, it likes to come and retest the 200-day moving averages. Just have a look. We could see something like that, like I've been saying. That would finish the M, but also expect your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Elliott waves in there or ABC correction. Shoulder, head, shoulder could come over here somewhere. 63,636. That's my level. I've been watching that one. I like that 3-6. We've got support at 66,173. 20-day moving averages at 66763 and 50-day at 66,874. So those are our levels to look out for today. Um, I should probably bring in more, but now I have to start the bot up. I'll start it up and then I'll update the idea. It's going to take a little bit of time, and I've got my gold bot running as well right now. But like I said, I suspect that we might get a little bit of a pullback today. It was a lot of uppy upsies yesterday. Yeah, you see, we've got this whole gap over here, even on the shorter time frames. Wow, look at this one on the 15 minutes. It's all the way down to 63,117, which is this uptrend shoulder, head. Look at this level, 65,434. If it does come back here, look what it does if we get this type of retest and then a shoot. The bulls know about these supply and demand zones. I'm pretty sure of it because I've been studying this for a while. And the way it reacts on those levels is crazy. So yeah, let's have a look. Yeah, so we've got this. I don't know. Should I put this CME gap for you guys on the chart like that? But it's gonna be in the way. 16 October 2024. Yeah, that's your CME gap for today as well. So watch what it does. It could also do something like this. Where's my brush now? So come down there. There's our 200 over there on 66,098. It won't go. Yeah, look at the moving. The 20 days gonna. It looks like it wants to cross the 50-day also, which is a death cross. It's the opposite of a golden cross. Good morning, everybody. So maybe go up there. You see, here's another W. So it could do that and then come down. If it doesn't spill, then check what it does on this level, retests, and then goes up. Then you've got your next level at 68,595. Over here is our 1 hour high, which my bot generated 69,495. That's overall for Bitcoin over its history. If you look at the hourly high, and then obviously 79,200. This is the level that I'm watching. Because once we break that level and it turns into a demand zone, there's a lot of room for it to shoot this whole piece up here to this 87,000 level. This level over here, I can't wait for it to play out. I'm eagerly waiting for Bitcoin to now do its thing. But yeah, there's your levels for today, guys, and your idea for today for Bitcoin. Cool. Kotso, nice to meet you, and thank you for joining. I'm gonna jump off of this one now. I'll be back for Ethereum, Solana, and I need to bring in a new coin. I'll check you guys later.